The 2024 presidential election is shaping up to be a historic showdown. Former President Donald Trump is seeking to reclaim the White House. He faces a formidable opponent in Vice President Kamala Harris. This election will be a referendum on the direction of the country. Voters will choose between two starkly different visions for America's future. The stakes are high. The economy, healthcare, and national security are all key issues. Voters are deeply divided. This election will likely be close and fiercely contested. Early polls show a tight race. Both candidates have their strengths and weaknesses. Trump has a loyal base of supporters. Harris is a skilled campaigner with a strong message of unity and progress. The next few months will be crucial. Both campaigns will be working tirelessly to win over voters. The outcome of this election will have a profound impact on the United States for years to come. Kamala Harris and Donald Trump offer vastly different visions for America.
I champion a progressive agenda, prioritizing affordable healthcare, climate action, and social justice. I believe in a more inclusive America and emphasize unity and diplomacy on the world stage.
I present a populist message, focusing on economic nationalism, immigration restriction, and a strong military presence globally. I vow to put America first and advocate for conservative social values.
These contrasting visions reflect the deep political divide in the country. Harris appeals to a more diverse, urban, and younger electorate. Trump resonates with a primarily white, working-class base concerned about economic insecurity and cultural change. Their policy differences extend to healthcare, climate change, and foreign policy. Harris supports expanding the Affordable Care Act. Trump seeks to repeal and replace it. Harris advocates for ambitious climate action. Trump prioritizes deregulation and American energy independence. Harris favors a multilateral approach to foreign policy. Trump promotes an America First agenda. As the 2024 election heats up, Americans are grappling with pressing concerns. The economy remains a top priority. Voters want to see job growth, wage increases, and lower inflation. Healthcare is another major issue. Americans are burdened by rising healthcare costs and concerns about access to affordable, quality care. The COVID-19 pandemic has further exposed the vulnerabilities of the healthcare system. National security is also paramount. Voters are concerned about terrorism, cyber attacks, and America's role in global affairs. The ongoing war in Ukraine and tensions with China add to these anxieties.
These issues will be central to the 2024 campaign. Both candidates will need to articulate clear and compelling plans to address these concerns. The ability to connect with voters on these critical issues will be crucial to winning the White House.
Section 4. Trump's social media stronghold. Donald Trump has a significant advantage in the digital realm.
He has masterfully leveraged social media to connect with his base. He uses platforms like Twitter, now X, and Truth Social to bypass traditional media. He controls his own narrative.
Trump's social media prowess allows him to mobilize his supporters.
He can quickly disseminate messages, he can shape public opinion, he can also attack his opponents. His online influence is undeniable.
He has millions of followers. His posts are shared widely. His rallies draw massive crowds. This digital dominance gives him a powerful edge in the 2024 race.
He can connect directly with voters, he can control the narrative, he can bypass traditional media gatekeepers.
Section 5. The power of the youth vote. The youth vote will be a pivotal factor in the 2024 election.
Young Americans are the most diverse generation in history. They are also the most digitally connected. This generation is deeply concerned about climate change, social justice, and economic inequality.
They are more likely to support progressive policies. They are also more likely to vote for Democrats.
Kamala Harris is making a concerted effort to court young voters. She is campaigning on issues that resonate with them. She is using social media to connect with them. She is also mobilizing young volunteers.
The youth vote could determine the outcome of the election, especially in battleground states. If Harris can successfully mobilize young voters, she will be well positioned to win the White House. Section 6. Predicting the unpredictable, a tight race to the finish line. Predicting the outcome of the 2024 presidential election is a fool's errand. The race is simply too close to call. Both Donald Trump and Kamala Harris have a clear path to victory. Trump benefits from a loyal base of supporters. He is a master of connecting with voters who feel left behind by the political establishment. He is also a skilled campaigner who knows how to exploit his opponent's weaknesses. Harris, on the other hand, represents a party hungry to reclaim the White House. She is a talented politician with a compelling personal story. She is also running on a message of unity and progress that could appeal to a broad range of voters. The outcome of this election will likely hinge on a few key factors. Turnout will be crucial. Both candidates will need to motivate their supporters to vote in large numbers. The battleground states will also play a decisive role. States like Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin could swing the election in either direction. Ultimately, the American people will decide who occupies the Oval Office in 2025. This election promises to be one of the most consequential in our nation's history.